my name is Wayne Gakuo. I'm a lead for GDG Pwani, and today you're welcome to Google I/O Extended Pwani 2024. This year, we once again coming back as a community to talk about some of the latest advancements in Google technologies, so ranging from Android, Firebase, Angular, Google Cloud, Gemini, and whatnot. And the whole essence of this is to expose our community members to these technologies and trying to see how can they make use of these technologies to build solutions to the local problems that we usually have.
We're excited to have developers from all over coming together to learn, network, and even share ideas. They're going to be mentors, they're going to be developers from all levels of tech. We're going to have different kinds of fields in this arena today.
Hello, my name is Etienne Alela, Developer Relations Community Manager for the Google Developer Experts Program. Now, my focus was on mobile, web changes, and also Project IDX, as well as checks, AI checks, that enables you to check on compliance and stuff. Now, to get us started, we talked about the changes on mobile. And I think for me, one of the highlights and most important thing was the new Compose APIs that are focusing on adaptive layouts, making it easy for me to navigate from screen to screen without, thinking about different things, and even making the whole transition process easier. We also talked about the Kotlin multi-platform and the fact that now you can use Jetpack libraries like Room in your Compose multi-platform applications. On web, I think it's amazing to see something like the Speculation Rules API, something that understands my navigation patterns and gives me prompts based on that. If you're looking at it from my perspective as a user, I would really benefit from having the whole process easier, load time reduced, and the efficiency that it brings to me, and how fast it is to even load stuff.
Okay, my name is James Mwai. I'm a Google Developer Expert for Cloud. I took attendees through the updates announced to Gemini and Gemma. On Gemini, we've looked on updates about the latest versions of Gemini, including Ultra, Pro, and Flash. And we've looked at some new feature additions to Gemini. We've looked at billing updates to Gemini Flash, and updates to features like context catching and function calling. We've also looked at Gemma models, or Gemma models, which is Gemma 2 now. And we've looked at how the various variants of Gemma 2, such as recurrent Gemma, Pali Gemma, and Code Gemma. We've also seen how to use Gemma from your own machine. We've downloaded Gemma 2, Code Gemma, and seen how to send a prompt to it from your local machine without necessarily connecting to the cloud. We've also looked at demos on function calling, how to create a function declaration, how to send a prompt to Gemini to use that function to request an external API call and use that response in providing its own response to the user.
I am Brian Kaimanyumba. I was part of the speakers at Google I/O Extended Pwani today. My talk was titled Responsible AI Development with the Vertex AI Gemini API. So what typically I was talking about, focusing on my talk, is how developers who are focusing on building on top of Google products, let's say Gemini specifically, and building in the AI ML side, can build their products and both boldly and responsibly, boldly to solve problems that are close to them, boldly to solve the most pressing problems through Google technologies, and also responsibly focusing on there's no bias, focusing on explainability, focusing on fairness and security in what they're building. So I touched on the different harms that one can have in building their models and how one can remove bias and the concept that harms in building responsible AI are disjoint in building these models and in the products that are going to be deploying, of course, while building on top of the Google products that we have in AI. That can be Keras, TensorFlow, but in this talk I was specifically focusing on the Gemini API.
So my name is Caroline Mushemi. I am a software developer. I mainly code using the Angular framework. From the experiences that I've had as an attendee, I of course learned how everything works, and I was also challenged to see other people speak, and it was just a challenge for myself and just pushing myself to doing something new. I've always been attending the sessions, the DevFest 2023 and also Google I/O Extended 2023, and for this year I was just like, why not give it a try? This is my first time speaking at a Google event, a Google I/O event organized by GDG Pwani, and it has been a good first time experience because I got to interact with people from different settings, and yes, I can say my first time was a really good, I had a really good time speaking. And I would just tell anyone who wants to speak, just challenge yourself. Of course, there's always a first time for everything. Just trying out will be really, really good. Yeah.
Thank you once again for being with us, and remember to follow us on all social platforms. Thank you.